apparently Moon Knight did exactly what we all thought it was going to do.
Oh yes, bait and switch and all that
Yeah,
kind of
bait
stuff.
and
It did.
switch, baby.
Yep,
100% bait and switch.
You
as
mean
we
actually be
expected.
a good show? Yeah, it was an exceptional show.
And it
Did you
was
did you
a
like it,
terrible
Ash?
show. It's Ash we're talking about.
Stop
He likes
looking at-
Do you not
he
read the
likes
sarcasm?
Ash is such a sweet guy
Ash
that
is
when he's
good.
being
Yeah, that's the
sarcastic, I
thing.
honestly
Ash
can't
is
tell.
good at it though. Ash is good
Yeah,
at
and at the
sarcasm.
same time, we
I'm
know he
British.
likes
Sarcasm is part of my culture.
he likes so much that we don't sometimes. So it's like
Yeah.
hard to.
Yes, that's also true.
My take on all the modern stuff now is like after I said as soon as Endgame ended to my parents, it's all downhill from here. It's not going to be anywhere near the heights of the Infinity Saga, and show after show has come out, film after film has come out, and they just haven't lived anywhere close to the hype that they're trying to make these films and shows.
Yeah.
And Moon Knight, I watched a few episodes in, and then I just lost interest in it. I would have been super hyped for Doctor Strange. I was initially until I saw the trailer, and then I was deflated, and then I wasn't as hyped because even from the trailer, it looked like they were trying to do too much in one film. I'm going to see it
Yeah.
tomorrow. I already know what some things are going to happen. I don't
Yeah, some will
care
be
about
because of me too.
spoilers.
All
So-
I know is there's a specific cameo that, for what I've seen, it seems to be a disrespect.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, totally. I hated the movie. I hated it with a big passion. Oh my god, you should have heard me on my streams.
And with
Oh.
Moon Knight, it seemed, from what I'm hearing, it seemed to kind of fall into that same trap as the other MCU
No, the
shows on Disney Plus
Yes,
is,
it
where
did.
they have a great start and they really
Yep.
bring you in at the first
Yeah.
episode, but
Yep,
by the
and then it
time
just
it's
goes
like that fourth
downhill.
episode curse. Yeah.
Yeah, I liked episode 1. I thought it was a decent start, and then I saw episode 2, and it's just started to be like, okay,
Yeah, decent start,
sure.
but then it's like that fourth episode
Yeah, just going
curse.
down.
Yeah.
I'm
For
gonna
me,
as
episode 2
I'm
was
gonna
way
as
better.
out on you guys if you're gonna talk about Moon Knight because I'm gonna be real. Oh my god!
Wish I owned a gun. Could just put it right here, right there. Oh, sweet blessed relief.
I will say one thing about Moon Knight, and then I'm done. The sets and the cinematography, the Egyptology stuff that they did, mostly was pretty on point. I love delving into that world because it is incredibly fascinating. In Western culture, we're usually stuck with the Greek gods, Roman gods,
Yeah.
Norse gods. It's very a Western kind of bent when it comes to mythology, but Egyptian mythology is so nuanced. It's so amazing. It has incredible stories that dates
Oh, yes.
back before the dawn of time. So
Yes.
to see us actually see that on television with a superhero was really cool. It prevented me from giving it a failing mark, but the interpretation of Marc Spector and the Moon Knight character, it was terrible, and I'm very disappointed because it was less about Moon Knight and more about the latest girl who is the key to everything. So
Uh-huh.
I was
Yeah.
pretty unimpressed at the end.
Yeah.
That
there's
last
more to-
episode was table flip for me. If you saw
Yeah.
my Twitter rant of 6 words, it was like hashtag table flip. I'm done with Marvel.
There's more to Egyptian mythology than just Cleopatra, y'all.
That's right.
Yes, it is.
Even though she was a hot babe.
Wizard Jim's talking about Moon Knight's run with Warren Ellis, and yeah, I agree. The Warren Ellis Moon Knight was really, really good. Of course, Warren Ellis was
run, yeah.
magic with whatever he touched.
Oh yeah.
Is he?
I just find it unbelievably cool that we actually get to see these characters on screen. We get to see Loki. We get to see WandaVision, like Wanda and the Vision. We get to see these great characters on screen, and then they destroy them.
Yep.
I think
That's
that
what
is
they do.
actually the most heartbreaking thing about it is the fact that okay,
Yeah.
in the 80s, back when they were doing superhero films, since Batman was successful, they had like a whole glut of superhero films that came out one after another, and most of them were pretty terrible, straight to video. In particular, of course, I have to mention Dolph Lundgren as the Punisher, where he didn't even have the chest
He was-
skull.
He was awful as the Punisher.
I will
Yeah.
say this, and I think in the results of Doctor Strange: The Multiverse of Madness, and I think it was Chris Gore who made a good point, is that with Marvel, there are so many characters in Marvel that we haven't seen get that
Oh,
big
so many.
on-screen interpretation, like Namor and such. But unfortunately, we had America Chavez, and we're having a lot of the 2017 all different characters just get pushed up to the front of the line.
Yeah.
As we're seeing live action shots of them instead of a lot of characters that I think a lot of people are looking forward to, who have been very deep into the Marvel lore.
In the 80s, we had to suffer through with bad interpretations of comic book characters. And we suffered through that because, you know, CGI wasn't a thing really. And, you know, it was very Hollywoodized, and Hollywood didn't know how to handle superhero films.
They still don't.
It was pretty hard.
I mean,
I
MCU is the
disagree.
exception to that rule, but they still don't.
They did for the longest time. For 10 years, I really enjoyed everything coming out of the MCU. I mean, yes, not every single MCU film was a hit. Obviously, they had some super duds.
I take back what I said. It's not just the MCU. It was just the whole Nolan trilogy. Just a lot of great examples. So,
They learned how to do it, and then they forgot again.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. They learned how to do it, and then they forgot.
True.